Biblical wisdom versus knowledge. Is there a difference? Since we talked about the importance of wisdom in the previous video, it only seems reasonable and wise to consider the difference between wisdom and knowledge. Let's begin. At first glance, wisdom and knowledge might seem like twins, inseparable and nearly identical. But look deeper, especially through a biblical lens, and you'll find out that they are more like distant cousins. Both are valuable, but wisdom carries a profound depth that knowledge alone can never reach. Knowledge is about information. It's facts and figures, data, and understanding what is true. You can gain knowledge by reading, studying, or researching. A person who knows how to do algebra, or who can name the capital cities of each of the United States, or who can be a Jeopardy game show champion, has a lot of knowledge. Wisdom, however, is different. In the Bible, wisdom is the ability to apply knowledge in a way that honors God and leads to righteous living. Wisdom isn't just knowing something. It's knowing what to do with what you know. It's living skillfully in a way that brings life, truth, and justice into every situation. The Bible draws a clear line between the two. In Proverbs chapter 4, verse 7, it says, "Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore get wisdom, and with all of your getting, get understanding." Notice it doesn't say with all of your getting, collect trivia. Knowledge is important, but wisdom is supreme. Wisdom is described not just as an asset, but in the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 20, it is a living force that cries out at the street corners, urging people to listen. Let's consider a great human example of the power of wisdom, King Solomon. When God offered Solomon anything he wanted, in the book of 1 Kings, chapter 3, verse 5, Solomon didn't ask for wealth or fame. He asked for wisdom. God was so pleased with this request that he gave Solomon both wisdom and great wealth and power. Solomon's wisdom made him legendary. People traveled from faraway lands, like the Queen of Sheba, just to hear him speak. But something terrible happened. King Solomon, as wise as he was, made a grave mistake when he stopped applying his wisdom to honor God. He began to marry many foreign wives, and he built altars of worship to their false gods. This shows that wisdom must be continually practiced, not just possessed. What about today? We live in a world of technology. We can easily access information and knowledge with the push of a button. Google seems to have the answers to everything. Yet, despite all this knowledge, look around us. We see plenty of confusion, broken relationships, uncertainty as to what is truly right and truly wrong, and there are many people who are living in fear. Why? It's because knowledge without wisdom is dangerous. It's like giving a child the keys to a sports car. He now has access to an impressive amount of power, but he has no idea how to handle it. What about social media? We know how to connect instantly with millions of people, but do we have the wisdom to use that power responsibly? Often, we do not. Using information without compassion and concern for others has led to internet bullying, harmful misinformation, and various types of addictions. Biblical wisdom is not just about being smart, it's about being righteous, humble, and God-centered. The book of James, chapter 3, verse 17, states it beautifully. But the wisdom that comes from heaven is first of all pure, then peace-loving, considerate, submissive, full of mercy and good fruit, impartial and sincere. Knowledge can build a house, but only wisdom can build a home. Wisdom teaches us how to live, how to love, and most importantly, how to honor God in every choice we make. Without wisdom, knowledge is a loaded weapon in hands that are untrained. But with wisdom, knowledge becomes a tool to heal, bless, and transform the world. A question that we need to ask ourselves is my life mainly just about collecting information, or am I seeking the heart of God, who is the source of wisdom, to guide me in how I live and love? True wisdom invites us not just to be right, but to be righteous, to build lives that reflect heaven's light in a world that desperately needs it. Please remember, people with knowledge are abundant, but those with wisdom are rare. Each day will offer you countless choices, whether to speak or to stay silent, to take action or to wait, to lead or to follow. Wisdom often whispers, but knowledge feels the need to shout. Perhaps today, may we quiet the noise, lean into God's voice, and choose the way of God's wisdom, which always leads to life. May God richly bless and keep you.